Bechem makes the weather in the town of Takwa makes the weather quite appropriate and cool enough for association football. My name is Prince and thank you once again. And let's go straight to welcome the two teams to the TNA Stadium. First to arrive was Bechem United as they switched straight into their dressing room, giving you a fair idea of the numbers and the colors that they will be showcasing this afternoon. They will be in their original lime or lemon green colors, and they will be parading. Quite a strong team here today in this final fixture. We'll tell you how the two teams have performed in terms of the competition so far. Bechem United are clearly in front as the league leaders after winning their first two matches, and so they're looking quite sharp for onward slot and transmission this afternoon. But they're coming up against Nations FC, a team that has gradually warmed itself into the hearts of many a football person, and they will also be parading their regular blue colors here. They have the blue and white colors, and that is what we almost always remember them by as we take a look at the grand arrival of Nations Football Club here to the town of Takwa and then to the TNA Stadium. These are the players who will be doing justice to delivery in terms of 3 undiluted points. The Hunters also arrived looking hale and hearty. They have played 2 matches and have won all of them, and so they're looking very, very sure of top place and of course a perfect 100% finish in the tournament this afternoon. So ably led by the match commissioner and the match officials, the teams will come onto the field of play. And as we said earlier on, it's been drizzling over the past couple of hours, but it's very good for association football as the match officials checked with the grounds and determined that it's good to go. It's not such heavy rainfall, it's not torrential, but at least it's been drizzling over the last couple of hours, and it's made the weather relatively cool for association football. So the two teams looking good. Nations in blue, Bechem in lemon green. And any moment from now, after the hostilities, we will be introducing the two teams together with the match officials for this afternoon's encounter. Smiles on the faces of both officials and the players, and it tells you that so far it's been very good in this GHALCA top 4 competition, a tournament or a competition that supports the teams in terms of their preparations towards the next season, and next season is around the corner. So Nations FC will take us through the process, ably led by their captain Prince Aqua. And we've seen some steady performance from Nations FC last season, and according to Kasim Mingle, they are one of the teams to watch out for. Actually, same impression was given by Seth Osaiwaya, the coach of Bechem United. And so let's see what these two teams have to offer in this afternoon's encounter. That's the formation, the 4-2-1-3 formation by Bechem United. And so Bright Kunedu believes that Aziz Dari will start in goal, but he's looking forward to some purposeful attack from Isaiah Nyako, ably supported by Dalvin and Emmanuel Owusu in the middle. As usual, Francis Trini and Kinful will hold the fort in midfield. This is the team that you should look out for, especially during the season that commences in a couple of weeks. And there is the bench of Bechem United. Osaiwaya is in the Bechem cap, ably supported by Coach Bright. Let's cross carpet and go and watch the 4-3-3 formation put up by Kasim Mingle Okanse. And so this is another purposeful lineup with Richard Beko and B. Boris in attack. And in the middle will be Prince Aqua, and that's the bench. Kasim Mingle Okanse with his entourage. They also believe that this is an opportunity for them to bounce back to glory. Now, ironically, when the season begins on the 6th of March, Nations FC will be at home as they play as hosts against Bechem United. And so this will give us a very clear understanding of what to expect from the two teams when they get into contention. And so Bechem United, I believe Aziz Dari Haruna takes over the captain's armband. And these are the officials. Ferdinand Dinda will be in the middle. Frederick Danfo will be the fourth official. Emmanuel Sumanatha and Baba Salifu will be the first and second officials. Fans still trooping in to the into the TNA Stadium. And we gave you a fair idea of how lush the stadium looks. It used to be known as the TNA Park. But after a careful collaboration, especially involving the Goldfields Foundation, they've brought it up to scratch. And today, this edifice is the site for all eyes. Bechem United get themselves into preparation for this game. And Nations FC will also do the same, say their final prayers. And any moment from now, the game will begin. And so they also call on the Almighty God and whatever gods they're looking up to psych them up for a tough competition. Now let's bring you up to speed with what it looks like in terms of positioning on the league table for the 2024 GHALCA competition. Bechem United are leading the pack on 6 points. Nations FC and Mediama on 3 points apiece, and Second D 11 Wise are yet to pick a point. This is the first game of the final day. Bechem United, Nations FC. Later on this evening, Mediama Sporting Club will take on Second D 11 Wise. So all is just about set for the first of 2 games coming your way live on this platform, Max TV. Thank you very much. And of course at Depart channel 247. And it looks like the drizzle has subsided significantly. And all will be just about set for commencement of the first match of the day. Ferdinand Inda is the man in the middle. Will ensure that all is just about set. And once the whistle goes, it will be Nations FC who get us into a comfortable start. Inda blows his whistle, and there we go. It's Nations who are playing from left to right as they come forward with that first attack from Prince Aquas into the 18-yard box. It's an opportunity, and you saw how difficult it's going to be in terms of ball control. Ball was moving faster than necessary, but of course it had to stop, and B. Boris lost his balance there and lost his composure. Bechem United will get themselves organized at the back and come forward. Just in front of the back four will be Francis Trini, who lays on a pass to the near side. It's going to be a very careful ball control advantage. Francis Aqua. This obviously will give us a fair insight into how the season coming up will go for these 2 clubs. First in infringement, Ivan Ejenim Boateng. Free kick quickly effected, and Bechem United are looking at surprising Nations FC, but quickly they take over. Once again, viewers, you have the opportunity of taking a look at the TNA Stadium in this GHALCA tournament. And the opening of the stadium has brought a lot of life to the town folk here in Takwa, with brisk business both in and out of the stadium. Again, both teams would have to be extremely careful due to the early showers. Ball control may be very deceptive at times. That's a long pass through. Kenful does what he knows how to do best, ensure that his team has the advantage. That was a nice long ball thread through there, and Kenful took off, preventing B. Boris from getting to the ball, and infringement caused in the process. First 2 minutes, and the signs are there as the two teams get themselves into shape and battle ready. There's Aqua. Trying to go through the middle. Sante Boahin impeding the onward run. In defense for Bechem United will be Joseph Kinful. He will get a lot of support from Francis Trini. And on the near side, Babamoro Abdullahi. Good ball control so far. Yes, Trini. Nations managed to get the ball away from Bechem. That was Boa at regain, losing concentration, losing control. Osaiwaya, the head coach, is up on his feet. And that was the infringement. Bringing down Faisal Chawete. So far, tournament has been quite interesting. Nations managed to clip the wings of 11 Wise when they beat them by 2-0. And then in the other encounter, it was Bechem United who won against Mediama by a solitary goal. And with the stage set, it was Bechem United who went into their second game with an emphatic 3-0 win over 11 Wise. Mediama managed to claw back some pride, beating Nations by 2-1. And at this stage, with Mediama playing later on this evening, we'd like to offer our condolences to Rose Park, or Rose Park as she's known. That's the better half of the bankroller of Mediama Sporting Club, as Muspaka lost his father-in-law and buried him this weekend. Nations on the threshold of another attack. Boris does well, quick turn, brings it back. Nations looking for an opportunity, but Bechem United would mess up in defense. Aqua brings it back, finds a Jenim Boateng. Aqua once again looking for the cross. This time he sets up a pass. Build-up was good by Nations FC, very careful, but again, solid defending from Abdullahi. All he had to do was to stretch out the foot, Abdullahi, and Nations win the first corner kick of the afternoon. Aziz Dari Haruna in goal has not been threatened, not just yet. Header cleared away nicely. Nations will still have the advantage. They reorganize from the rear with Ivan. And Ivan will send it all the way back to goalkeeper Hadina Bariu. Boahin comes forward. Careful build-up by Nations FC. And on their bench, they've got some interesting players who the fans would love to see. Razak Simpson, the regular captain, one of the few defenders who got a couple of goals last season for his side. They also have Abdul Karim, Kelvin Ampofo, Prince Arthur, Nafiu Suleimana is also on the bench. And then they also have former Accra Great Olympics player Raymond Oko Gripman. Ball goes over the line, and so Nations would have an opportunity to come forward. So throw-in opportunity, it goes to Kwame Boachi, brings it back, and it will be another opportunity of a careful build-up from Prince Bedu in the middle, putting their passes together and being careful in the process. But Bechem United would fight and rally back to gain possession. Ivan would be cautioned by the referee. Bechem United are yet to threaten. That's Clinton Dodu. Last season, he was one of the brightest spots for Bechem United. The youngster has the knack for running at defenders down that byline. Kane Full and Co will come forward now. It's a long telling ball, not delivered directly, and so Nations FC will pick up the pieces. And again, this match gives football fans an opportunity to take a look at both sides as they get ready to face each other again when the season begins. On match day 1, that match will be played at the home ground of Nations FC. Good ball control by Clinton. Bechem United being very, very careful. It's picked up by Trini in midfield. Bechem United looking good. Isaiah Nyako comes with support, and then the shot is fired on target. Good opportunity, but that went directly at goalkeeper Hadina. A little bit of a difficulty dealing with it, but Hadina had it covered through and through. We're getting into the first 9 minutes of the game as Santi Buahin comes forward. For Nations, he will get a lot of support on the far side by Amankwa. Ball has been taken away from Isaiah Nyako. The pressure is on Bechem United. Nations have an opportunity for a drive. It's blocked first time. Aqua comes forward. He's got options on his right and takes it. Beko through the middle, but there's nobody to follow up on that. Bechem United controlling the pace of the game quite well. Few faulty passes here and there though. But masterfully in defense. They will get themselves reorganized as Asenso's pass comes to the near side. It's a very good opportunity for Bechem as they come forward, but the flag is already up on the far side. Those are the faces of the players on the subs bench. One of those noticeable figures is Oko Gripman. Aqua did very well trying to get in the cross, but the whistle had gone, and so no opportunities for Dalvin Yabua to strike gold. Bechem United nil, Nations FC nil. 10 minutes played. First game of the afternoon. As the ball goes over the line for an advantage to Bechem. Boris has been probing since the game began. He's not had the advantage that he wants or is looking for as yet. Baba with a throw, quickly effected. Ball controlled nicely by Asensu Asabre. A little push in the back. Referee says let the game continue. Good ball control by Nations. Get themselves organized in defense, and it will be Asante Buahin who initiates another attack for Nations FC. Nations FC, since their inclusion into the Ghana Premier League, has garnered a lot of support, especially at their home grounds in Abrankese, where they chalked some success last season and would want to continue the season coming up. Good play, nicely controlled. Aqua sends a long ball to the far side. Nations FC and missed the opportunity. Clinton Dodu will pick up the mantle as he organizes his team. to create some goal scoring opportunities. "12 minutes gone in the first half. If you've just joined us, many thanks. We're coming to you live from the TNA Stadium in Tarkwa. It's the GHALCA Top 4 event, and this is the first match of the afternoon. Bechem United taking on Nations FC. Bechem United taking on Nations FC. Nations will come from the rear as they get themselves organized. Bechem United nil and Nations FC nil. Well, nicely done in defense by Boa at regain, as he regains his composure and regains the advantage. Nations come forward, threatening to cause a stir. Lovely work done by Bechem United. Aqua comes back to help. He's got the advantage. Francis Trine. Here is Aqua. Bechem United have the luxury of kicking the ball around, as slowly but surely they build themselves out of their area. It's quite comfortable play for Bechem United so far. Don't forget, their first 2 matches they won comfortably. They beat Mediama by 1-0. They beat Sekendi 11 Wise by 3. So that's the first card out, and it goes to Nations FC Samuel for re-entry. That's confirmation of the yellow card showed to Samuel. So it's the first quarter of the first half, and clearly none of the sides have taken advantage. A little bit of a quick word there from referee to Captain Prince Aqua. Free kick quickly effected, and is Emmanuel Owusu. Temporary halt as the fans troop into the stadium. Clinton Dodu is booked. He claims innocence, but the referee has taken the decision, and Clinton Dodu's name goes into referee's book. This is the GHALCA Top 4 tournament. A tournament that should have seen the likes of Nswatreman FC, Samatex FC, Bechem Chelsea. And they all have varied reasons for not participating in this year's event. But it gives the opportunity for the likes of Bechem United, Nations FC, Mediama Sporting Club to give a glimpse of what to expect to their fans. And they've been ably joined by a resurgent Sekendi 11 Wise football club. They used to be one of the powerhouses when it came to association football here in Ghana. They are known as the Akarakachi Showboys. Poor ball control by Aqua. It goes out for a throw-in. Ivan with a throw. Comes back to Ivan, checks in nicely, sends it all the way back. Boahin will have to reorganize as they come forward. He's enjoying the partnership with Kojo Amankwa at the back. They've got support from Ivan on the right. And that ball definitely will go towards goalkeeper Aziz. Good ball control, good turn. Ball has been taken away by Bechem, and Clinton wins the upper hand. Clinton did very well as he shielded Kwame Boache from getting to the ball. Advantage will go to Bechem United. Takes his eye off the ball, and the advantage will go to Nations FC. Poor ball control by Asenso. Nations now on the offensive. Good pass laid through. Bechem United mass up in defense. Chinese pass misinterpreted. Nations have the advantage. Samuel brings it back, trying to draw out the defenders of Bechem United, twisting and turning straight into the 18-yard box, but well dealt with. And now here's Trini as he comes forward. It's a lovely pass, but can Aqua get to it? Aqua does so very well. Tries to get in the cross. Boahin's head prevents the onward movement of the ball. So Bechem Chelsea, who finished third on the log, declined to play in the competition. In Swatre are in Africa. Kotoko, they said, had already made plans for an European pre-season training stint. As Bechem come forward, there's a lovely run by Isaiah. Pass to the middle, he brings it all the way back. It's picked up by Asensu, who sends it back. Now here's Clinton. We've not seen the daring runs of Clinton in the game so far. I want to believe he's playing to set instructions, as player is mowed down for a free kick. And that was that strong tackle. But it's good to see the likes of Bechem United. Of course, Nations FC also giving us a glimpse of what to expect. Hadina seems to have a little bit of a problem. He's down. Nations FC last season, if you remember, towards the latter stages, were in pole position to give the league leaders a run for their money. Ended up in the 7th position. Samatex so far so good, together with Nswatreman FC, making Ghana proud in Africa. Goalkeeper Hadina should be up in no time, and game will continue. Quickly will rise to the occasion by organizing the men in front of him. Free kick advantage to Bechem United is a missed, wasted opportunity. Kenfo will reorganize in defense. He's looking and waiting for options. Pass is not the best, but Bechem United recover nicely. Here's Francis Chene. There's Aqua, good ball control, dispossesses his opponent, brings it back, finds support from Baba, who loves to go through the middle. But Chene would wait. Clinton does well to keep it in play. His confidence has been growing over the last couple of years. Clinton Dodu. Asenso's pass. And that's Clinton once again. Bechem United looking good on the ball. Keeping the ball to themselves and then trying to set up an opportunity. Here's Isaiah. Isaiah gets the ball, but he needs the support. Can Baba keep it in play? He does. But there are no lemon green shirts to finish the move. So they'll come from behind again. Regains pass. Chene's control. Nicely done as they get themselves out of that quagmire in the middle. But Nations will now pick up the pieces as they say thank you very much. Here comes Prince Aqua. Lays a pass on down very well down that right side. Richard Bechem. Bechem tries to go around his marker. Referee asks him to get up on his feet and continue with the game. So far, inch-perfect passes and touches from Francis Chene in the middle. And now there's a run for it on the far side. Clinton Dodu gets there first. He's mowed to the ground. Referee gives the advantage to Nations FC. That's a strong run there. And that was that timely tackle from behind Kwame Boachi. Bechem United 0, Nations FC 0. We've done 26 minutes in the match. Don't forget it's an all-play, all-affair in this GHALCA top 4. With Bechem United winning 2 out of 2 matches, they're clearly heading for the end of the tournament as eventual champions. Bechem United on 6. Nations FC together with Mediama Sporting Club on 3. Second D 11 wise are yet to pick a point. Ball comes to the near side that Nations try to put their passes together. Ivan sends it back to Boahin. Careful build up now by Nations. So far it's been so good in defense for Bechem United. Most of the threatening moves from Nations have come from the likes of Fofori entry. And this time Clinton has been let loose as he delves into the 18-yard box again. Amankwa was there. Dealt with it nicely. Cut Clinton from getting close to goalkeeper. And a few questions will be asked. But careful defending from Kojo Amankwa. Like I said, enjoying a solid partnership with Asante Boahin. But don't forget, Razak Simpson is also one of the stalwarts who can marshal forces in defense. Amankwa comes forward. Razak Simpson is on the bench. And I'm sure for coach Kasim Mingle-Lukansi, it's clearly an opportunity to put to the test the new players who will be donning the Nations jersey for the next season or for the upcoming season. Good ball control by Bechem. We've again not seen the flashness of Bechem. We used to see a lot of that in his days at Karela. Very quick, very smart. Yes, 24, Bechem. Bechem United 0, Nations FC 0. If you've just joined us, this is the GHALCA Top 4 as the final day matches. We're into the last quarter of the first half and it's still goalless. Aqua finds Ivan, trying to get Aqua. It's a careful build-up by Nations, trying to drill it into the 18-yard box. Poorly done. Ivan gets another opportunity. This time he would need the support and services of Boahin, who together with Amankwa would reorganize and come forward. Very masterful, very careful, but always gets the job done, Joseph Kinful. And a few players would start the warm-up for Bechem United as they seek to come forward. Another opportunity for Aqua. And anytime the going gets tough, Bechem United almost always rally through the middle to get themselves reorganized as they come forward. Referee has blown the whistle. There's a player down, yes. And it looks like in that tussle with Aqua, Beko got his eyes in the way. And quick apology, game will continue. Isaiah Nyako, by the way, again, one of those speedsters in the Bechem setup. Again, the explosion has not been seen from his side as Kinfo reorganizes and comes forward with the help of Francis Trini. A comfortable win in this game for Bechem United would make them very proud, and will be going back to the Nana Fosu Giaboa Park with some success from this top 4 competition. And don't forget, later this evening it would be Mediama Sporting Club who take on the pride of Second D, the Western Showboys 11 Wise. Opportunity for Bechem through the middle, player goes down. Referee was too close to the action. Amankwa is not too happy with that decision. Player tried to go through the middle, but was brought down in the process. Eventually that tackle coming from Ivan Ejenim Boateng. And it offers an opportunity for a spot kick to Bechem United. I see Joseph Kinfo getting ready to effect the kick. 33 minutes gone. It's Bechem 0, Nations FC 0. Hadina Barriu in goal. Very confident he looks. He comes up against a very experienced penalty taker in Joseph Kinfo. Kinfo makes no mistake. It's 1 goal to Bechem United. 34 minutes played. He went into the penalty kick with a lot of concentration and determination, but Kinfo knew exactly where to put the ball. Goalkeeper dived the wrong way. Kinfo got it right, spot on, and he is the hero of the moment. Bechem United 1, Nations FC 0. Bechem gets to the ball. He needs the support. He will get it in Ivan. Nicely organizing themselves, Nations FC. But they'll need to come up with a lot more purposefulness in terms of attack. Confirmation of the scoreline as we trickle down. 10 minutes to half time. Ivan pushes it forward. Strong tackle coming from Bechem United's Francis Aqua. Asante Boahin will find Amankwa. That was a very strong tackle. Emmanuel Owusu, the culprit, and he needs to be very careful. Coach of Bechem has been on his feet for the better part of the first half. Nations FC come forward. That's an opportunity. Bechem! It goes wide, but again the threat was alive. Made space for himself. Bechem wasn't the finish that he expected. Was appealing for the corner kick. The referee thought otherwise. Nations would have to come back into the game. They need to show that resilience that helped them beat Second D 11 Wise by 2 goals to 0. although Mediama had also beaten Nations by 2-1. Bechem opened up the game nicely. Francis Chiney, the main distributor for Bechem United this afternoon, and boy, what a wonderful job he's doing. Clinton tries to go through the middle. Bechem still have the advantage though. This time is a long pass through. Aqua got closer rather to Hadina, the goalkeeper, than to Aqua. Careful build-up by Nations. Bechem United not in a haste to overdo themselves. Ball cleared away nicely by Boat Regain. And Regain goes down in the process. First touch wasn't the best for the defender, but he managed to get it out of play. So Bechem United in firm control as they come forward yet again. Through the middle, they would find David Asenso Asabre. He comes back to Baba. Isaiah, he's been dispossessed by Aqua, the captain. Good play. Twisting and turning, he needs the support. A shade late and the ball goes over the line. Isaiah Nyaku thought he had it. Also needs footwork there by the captain, Prince Aqua, but lost it eventually. Throw in. Captain played nicely. Now here's the cross from Ivan. Aqua gets an opportunity, but this time it goes way off target. 5 minutes to half-time. Bechem United leading Nations FC by 1-0. This is the final match day for the GHALCA Top 4 competition for the year 2024. GHALCA chairman Kujo Fiano is here with us. And God willing, by the end of December, the end of the year, that is, his tenure as GHALCA chairman will be coming to an end. One of the few bodies that used to be very, very active and attractive. So nations put their passes together as they seek to infiltrate the opponent's territory. Let's see whether they can come back before the end of the first half. It's a long ball in by Aqua. There's only one blue shirt in attendance, and that was Richard Beko. Beko couldn't get to the ball early enough. And after the early showers and drizzle, the fans have started getting into the stadium and taking their position in the stands. It's more of a bird's eye view from wherever you sit here at the TNA Stadium. Ball picked up nicely. It's sent back to Amankwa. Try and come through the middle. Here's Ivan Ejenim Boateng. Prince Bedu. Aqua pass well read. Aqua goes against Asensu. Asensu goes down. The advantage will stay with Nations FC. Two players going down in the process. Referee will give the advantage to Nations. And standing right close is coach Oseiwaya. Goalkeeper okays the wall. Here comes the free kick. Long one by Kwame Boache into the 18-yard box. It's an easy grab for Aziz Dari Haruna. He went high in the air and plucked it nicely. Nearly lost his balance. Kinful, experienced as he is, heads back to goalkeeper. And then the build-up will start with Baba. Joseph Kinful, gentleman who got the goal for Bechem United from the spot kick. Intelligent pass. Clinton, can he run after that? He does. He gets to the middle. Lines it up for Asensu. Asensu goes down. He's whacked. But referee says let the game continue. Nations will take the advantage. Ivan comes through on the side. Coming forward is Prince Aqua. And that's the confirmation of the add-on time. 2 minutes as we have hit the 45th minute mark in this first half. Nicely controlled by Francis Aqua. Kinful, together with Trini, put the passes together. Two minutes of add-on time. And Bechem United seem settled, stroking the ball along. And then try the long pass, but the flag is up by Isaiah Nyako. Caught in the trap. Bechem United have been quite masterful in the Ghana Premier League. And they hit the very top under the tutelage of coach Kasim Mingalukanti, where they came close to annexing the league title on 2 occasions. Finishing in the top echelons of the Ghana Premier League. And the consistency levels have still stayed with the team, although it dropped a few notches after the departure of Kasim Mingalukanti. There's another opportunity. Isaiah Nyako. That's a strong challenge coming there by Isaiah Nyako. Regains his composure, sets up the pass. Asante Boahen's clearance was not the best, and Isaiah Nyako could have dispossessed him easily. There it is, the end of the first 45 minutes. Interesting action we've seen in the first half. Nations FC, well, thank God for bringing them this far, but obviously a lot of work to do in the second half. Ramankwa has been good at the back. Aziz Haruna Dari has really not been tested by the front line of Nations FC, although we've seen some pleasant moves from Ivan Ajenim Boateng. Halftime here at the TNA Stadium in Takwa, and at halftime is Bechem United 1, Nations FC 0. So the 2024 GHALCA Top 4 tournament hits the last day with two interesting matches. The first of the encounters will see Bechem United sort things out with Premiership campaigners Nations FC. With Bechem United, Oseiwaya, Bright Konedu on the bench, and Nations FC have Kasim Mingalo Kanse on the bench, and he's supported by Johnson Smith. So after the two captains sorted out the pleasantries, game got underway with Nations playing from left to right in the blue outfit. Some steady defending from Bechem United earlier on. Bechem had the first opportunity, but good defending from Baba. And then on a few occasions, it was an opportunity coming the way of Bechem United. Asensu went down from that strong tackle after he played the 1-2 with Clinton Dodu. And anytime Bechem United came forward, he had to take some very strong tackles to ensure that Nations FC get their own. Kwame Boachi on that occasion winning the goal kick advantage. And with the fans enjoying the game after the early showers, the teams started picking up. Again, one of those daring runs from Clinton Dodo. This time it was Amankwa who put a stop to that raid. And then this tackle fetched the penalty, which was converted by Joseph Kinfo for Bechem United. Nicely done, carefully done. Goalkeeper went the other way. Bechem had opportunities to draw level but missed on that occasion. Managed to keep the ball in play anytime they came forward, but again, masterful defense from Bechem United. Eventually, captain ballooning the ball away, missing the opportunity. But for Prince Aqua, he's been the driving force for Nations FC. Aziz Dari went up, got that ball easily, and that was one of those strong tackles which Isaiah managed to recover for Bechem United, but they lost concentration. And so for the first 45 minutes, it's been lots of swinging action from one end of the field to the other. Nations go into the halftime break with their tails between their legs. It's a 0-1 advantage to Bechem United here at the TNA Sports Stadium. There's more to come up in the second half. Do stay with us. Campaigners Nations FC. With Bechem United, Oseiwaya, Bright Konedu on the bench, and Nations FC have Kasim Mingalo Kanse on the bench, and he's supported by Johnson Smith. So after the two captains sorted out the pleasantries, game got underway with Nations playing from left to right in the blue outfit. Some steady defending from Bechem United earlier on. Bechem had the first opportunity, but good defending from Baba. And then on a few occasions, it was an opportunity coming the way of Bechem United. Asensu went down from that strong tackle after he played the 1-2 with Clinton Dodu. And anytime Bechem United came forward, he had to take some very strong tackles to ensure that Nations FC get their own. Kwame Boachi on that occasion winning the goal kick advantage. And with the fans enjoying the game after the early showers, the teams started picking up. Again, one of those daring runs from Clinton Dodo. This time it was Amankwa who put a stop to that raid. And then this tackle fetched the penalty, which was converted by Joseph Kinfo for Bechem United. Nicely done, carefully done. Goalkeeper went the other way. Bechem had opportunities to draw level but missed on that occasion. Managed to keep the ball in play anytime they came forward, but again, masterful defense from Bechem United. Eventually, captain ballooning the ball away, missing the opportunity. But for Prince Aqua, he's been the driving force for Nations FC. Aziz Dari went up, got that ball easily, and that was one of those strong tackles which Isaiah managed to recover for Bechem United, but they lost concentration. And so for the first 45 minutes, it's been lots of swinging action from one end of the field to the other. Nations go into the half-time break with their tails between their legs. It's a 0-1 advantage to Bechem United here at the TNA Sports Stadium. There's more to come up in the second half. Do stay with us. Campaigners Nations FC with Bechem United, Oseiwaya, Bright Konedu on the bench, and Nations FC have Kasim Mingalo Kanse on the bench, and he's supported by Johnson Smith. So after the two captains sorted out the pleasantries, game got underway with Nations playing from left to right in the blue outfit. Some steady defending from Bechem United earlier on. Bechem had the first opportunity, but good defending from Baba. And then on a few occasions, it was an opportunity coming the way of Bechem United. Asensu went down from that strong tackle after he played the 1-2 with Clinton Dodu. And anytime Bechem United came forward, he had to take some very strong tackles to ensure that Nations FC get their own. Kwame Boachi on that occasion winning the goal kick advantage. And with the fans enjoying the game after the early showers, the teams started picking up. Again, one of those daring runs from Clinton Dodo. This time it was Amankwa who put a stop to that raid. And then this tackle fetched the penalty, which was converted by Joseph Kinfo for Bechem United. Nicely done, carefully done. Goalkeeper went the other way. Bechem had opportunities to draw level but missed on that occasion. Managed to keep the ball in play anytime they came forward, but again, masterful defense from Bechem United. Eventually, captain ballooning the ball away, missing the opportunity. But for Prince Aqua, he's been the driving force for Nations FC. Aziz Dari went up, got that ball easily, and that was one of those strong tackles which Isaiah managed to recover for Bechem United, but they lost concentration. And so for the first 45 minutes, it's been lots of swinging action from one end of the field to the other. Nations go into the half-time break with their tails between their legs. It's a 0-1 advantage to Bechem United here at the TNA Sports Stadium. There's more to come up in the second half. Do stay with us. campaigners Nations FC. With Bechem United, Oseiwaya, Bright Konedu on the bench, and Nations FC have Kasim Mingalo Kanse on the bench, and he's supported by Johnson Smith. So after the two captains sorted out the pleasantries, game got underway with Nations playing from left to right in the blue outfit. Some steady defending from Bechem United earlier on. Bechem had the first opportunity, but good defending from Baba. And then on a few occasions, it was an opportunity coming the way of Bechem United. Asensu went down from that strong tackle after he played the 1-2 with Clinton Dodu. And anytime Bechem United came forward, he had to take some very strong tackles to ensure that Nations FC get their own. Kwame Boachi on that occasion winning the goal kick advantage. And with the fans enjoying the game after the early showers, the teams started picking up. Again, one of those daring runs from Clinton Dodo. This time it was Amankwa who put a stop to that raid. And then this tackle fetched the penalty, which was converted by Joseph Kinfo for Bechem United. Nicely done, carefully done. Goalkeeper went the other way. Bechem had opportunities to draw level, but missed on that occasion. Managed to keep the ball in play anytime they came forward, but again, masterful defense from Bechem United. Eventually, captain ballooning the ball away, missing the opportunity. But for Prince Aqua, he's been the driving force for Nations FC. Aziz Dari went up, got that ball easily, and that was one of those strong tackles which Isaiah managed to recover for Bechem United, but they lost concentration. And so for the first 45 minutes, it's been lots of swinging action from one end of the field to the other. Nations go into the half-time break with their tails between their legs. It's a 0-1 advantage to Bechem United here at the TNA Sports Stadium. There's more to come up in the second half. Do stay with us. Campaigners Nations FC. With Bechem United, Oseiwaya, Bright Konedu on the bench, and Nations FC have Kasim Mingalo Kanse on the bench, and he's supported by Johnson Smith. So after the two captains sorted out the pleasantries, game got underway with Nations playing from left to right in the blue outfit. Some steady defending from Bechem United earlier on. Bechem had the first opportunity, but good defending from Baba. And then on a few occasions, it was an opportunity coming the way of Bechem United. Asensu went down from that strong tackle after he played the 1-2 with Clinton Dodu. And anytime Bechem United came forward, he had to take some very strong tackles to ensure that Nations FC get their own. Kwame Boachi on that occasion winning the goal kick advantage. And with the fans enjoying the game after the early showers, the teams started picking up. Again, one of those daring runs from Clinton Dodo. This time it was Amankwa who put a stop to that raid. And then this tackle fetched the penalty, which was converted by Joseph Kinfo for Bechem United. Nicely done, carefully done. Goalkeeper went the other way. Bechem had opportunities to draw level, but missed on that occasion. Managed to keep the ball in play anytime they came forward, but again, masterful defense from Bechem United. Eventually, captain ballooning the ball away, missing the opportunity. But for Prince Aqua, he's been the driving force for Nations FC. Aziz Dari went up, got that ball easily, and that was one of those strong tackles which Isaiah managed to recover for Bechem United, but they lost concentration. And so for the first 45 minutes, it's been lots of swinging action from one end of the field to the other. Nations go into the half-time break with their tails between their legs. It's a 0-1 advantage to Bechem United here at the TNA Sports Stadium. There's more to come up in the second half. Do stay with us. Campaigners Nations FC with Bechem United, Oseiwaya, Bright Konedu on the bench, and Nations FC have Kasim Mingalo Kanse on the bench, and he's supported by Johnson Smith. So after the two captains sorted out the pleasantries, game got underway with Nations playing from left to right in the blue outfit. Some steady defending from Bechem United earlier on. Bechem had the first opportunity, but good defending from Baba. And then on a few occasions, it was an opportunity coming the way of Bechem United. Asensu went down from that strong tackle after he played the 1-2 with Clinton Dodu. And anytime Bechem United came forward, he had to take some very strong tackles to ensure that Nations FC get their own. Kwame Boachi on that occasion winning the goal kick advantage. And with the fans enjoying the game after the early showers, the teams started picking up. Again, one of those daring runs from Clinton Dodo. This time it was Amankwa who put a stop to that raid, and then this tackle fetched the penalty, which was converted by Joseph Kinfo for Bechem United. Nicely done, carefully done. Goalkeeper went the other way. Bechem had opportunities to draw level but missed on that occasion. Managed to keep the ball in play anytime they came forward, but again, masterful defense from Bechem United. Eventually, captain ballooning the ball away, missing the opportunity. But for Prince Aqua, he's been the driving force for Nations FC. Aziz Dari went up, got that ball easily, and that was one of those strong tackles which Isaiah managed to recover for Bechem United, but they lost concentration. And so for the first 45 minutes, it's been lots of swinging action from one end of the field to the other. Nations go into the half-time break with their tails between their legs. It's a 0-1 advantage to Bechem United here at the TNA Sports Stadium. There's more to come up in the second half. Do stay with us. second 45 minutes starts in earnest as Bechem United play from left to right on your screens. Bechem United are leading by 1-0, and they're out here to defend that goal if they can, or probably add a couple more. Nations FC would have to fight back and get themselves into the game. Nations are playing from right to left. Nations are sporting the blue colors, and it's the first opportunity for Nations as they come forward. Quick pass from Faisal Chawete to the near side. Kwame Boache will come in with a swing. Poor ball control. Clearance not the best by Bechem United, but still have firm control. Clinton Dodu on the right. Yes, Emmanuel Owusu. Started the first half, Bechem United not too eager to go forward, putting their passes in place, looking for right men in open spaces at the right time, and then exploiting the disadvantage in the defense of their opponents. Again, we shall see these two teams in action on match day 1 when the season commences. And at the Abrankese Stadium, it will be Nations FC welcoming Bechem United. Throwing advantage to Aqua. Trini in control. Same set of players that went off the field in the first half. Kinful in the heart of defense for Bechem United. Bechem United, such a powerhouse, especially when they play at the Nana Fosu Giabour Park. Nations have advantage. Aqua, lovely pass through, but the flag is already up. A careful build up there, but this time around B. Boris was caught squarely in the offside trap. So again, with the upcoming season, expect the bluff of Bechem United when they play at home in Bechem. And one of the things that works for Bechem United at home is that they almost always have the support of the 12th man, the home support. Nations on the offensive, nicely headed down by Kinful. And then it is Regain who clears away. The trickery of Asentu at this time, of Emmanuel Owusu, I should say, not really needed. Then it's Dalvin who gives the ball away. Nations on the offensive once again. Good display as they keep the momentum coming forward. Referee gives the advantage to Nations. Boahin takes it. On the near side will be Kwame Boache. Eager to join the attack. Eager to get back into the game. Yes, Prince Bedu. Aqua comes forward and he's done a lot of roving, especially in the first 45. Yes, Bechem. Bechem hotly challenged. He will do with the corner kick. Pressure on Bechem United now as they have to defend. Aziz Dari, very confident in goal. Corner kick to Nations to be effected by Prince Aqua. That's a long one, the header is on, but clearly Clinton Dodu is unchallenged. Tries to come through the middle. And Bechem do well to keep their heads up. maintain their composure and keep the momentum flowing. Free kick advantage to Nations. Picked up the pass nicely, but hit a stumbling block in terms of the opponent standing in front of him. Free kick to Nations. Bechem have a lot of defending to do. It's a long ball into the 18-yard box. They just can't get the opening to get the shot on target. But it's not done and dusted. Aqua tries. And then Aqua is tripped from behind, just outside the 18-yard box. Asensu, the culprit, nicely defended, but the ball came back from that shot. Just when Aqua fired, it was blocked. Aqua tried to come forward again, but that was the late challenge from Asensu Asabri, just outside the 18-yard box. Free kick to Nations. Kwame Boachi could fire from a distance, but so can captain Prince Aqua. The fans watch as the game progresses. These obviously are the fans of the home side, Mediama Sporting Club. They'll be coming up next against Second D 11-wise. But for now, it is Bechem 1, Nations 0. Free kick advantage to Nations is this Aqua range. He steps back, you leave the advantage, is curled in, straight into the net. That was a close miss. It was well threading. That was the crossbar that aided the ball to go out. Bechem United very, very lucky. Scoreline still remains Bechem 1, Nations 0, 52 minutes played. We will be having the first substitution of the game, and it goes to Nations FC as they pull off Samuel for re-entry. And he makes way for Prince Arthur. Richard Afari also exchanges positions with Faisal Chawete. So it's the first substitution in the game. Trini gets his head to it, Asensu gets his feet to it, and it is driven forward by Francis Aqua. Nations probing for the equalizing goal, the goal that will get them back into the game. Clinton Dodu tears off, lays on the pass through the middle. He plays the 1-2 nicely with Manuel Owusu. Ball goes out eventually. That was pushed on a bit too far for Clinton Dodu. On a very good day, he's a speedster in his own right, Clinton, but not today. Careful build-up. Nations looking good. starting the second half with some amount of positivity. And let's see whether that positivity would get them back into the game. Bechem United in total control. Here's Clinton Dodu. Fiery chases after that, but two players collide, they come down, referee waves play on. Asante Boahen is up on his feet as Prince Aqua initiates an attack. Four Nations. It's picked up nicely by Richard Afari. Advantage will stay with Nations. Referee goes into his breast pocket. Out comes the yellow card. And if I'm not mistaken, it is the midfield maestro, Francis Chene, who goes into the referee's box. Francis Chene receives a yellow card. Free kick to Nations. And that's the confirmation. Bechem United will make a couple more substitutions. So on the board is the entry of number 23, Christiansen in Ketia, takes the place of Isaiah Nyakon. Kofi Tompo is also on, has taken the place of Emmanuel Owusu as the game continues. And then Cephas Mante, the old warrior, comes on for Clinton Dodu. Corner kick advantage to Nations.
Get ready.
It's a long ball into the 18-yard box, headed down, but just missed the side post. .57 minutes gone in the game. Bechem 1, Nations FC 0. As Bechem come forward, and that's the man himself who knows how to get goals, Cephas Mante, while the flag is up. He's got such a delicate touch, Cephas, but on this occasion we were caught in the offside trap. Nations come forward through Prince Bedu. Asante Boahen. Pass goes out of play for a throw-in. So what used to be known as the TNA Park going under heavy transformation by the kind courtesy of the Goldfields Foundation. And it's now known as the TNA Stadium. Some rich history here at this park, especially for the home side Mediama Sporting Club. Stadium was closed down to rebuild it into this magnificent stadium as we see, and the Akun Park became the home ground of Mediama Sporting Club. But the town folk have all embraced and accepted this new structure situated in the heart of Takwa. and it makes it very easy for accessibility, especially by the fans. Build up by Bechem. It won't go too far. Amankwa on active duty. And away from Kojo Amankwa. Got ball control. Bechem United clearly know what they're doing. It's now an advantage for Prince Aqua and his colleagues as Prince comes forward. We'll get a lot of support from this youngster. Watch his pass through the middle, and then it goes to Afari on the left. Bechem will obviously get the advantage. Boa at regain. Going down after that tussle with Afari. A little bit of an injury scare, of course, the fans. This GHALCA top 4 has given the locals an opportunity to enjoy first-class football at a first-class stadium. And the numbers may double or even triple for the second match of the day involving Mediama Sporting Club and the Showboys, second D 11 Wise. 11 Wise may not have won a match here in this competition. Of course, they were last-minute substitutes for Bechem Chelsea, who pulled out. But by virtue of the fact that they have also gained qualification to Division 1, second D 11 Wise also announcing their presence, that they are getting themselves ready for big-time football, that is regaining their position back where they rightfully belong, the Premiership level. But if anything that we have heard, seen or witnessed is anything to go by, action at even the Division 1 level will be very, very keenly contested. Strong header out. Got his foot to the ball late, and he will be penalized for that late challenge on Prince Bedu. He knows the game too well. One of the heroes when it comes to the town of Bechem, scorer of important goals for the Hunters, as they are known. Nations regain possession. Will take their time to build up the attack. Amankwa decides to look for goalkeeper Hadina. "62 minutes gone. Bechem 1, Nations FC 0. Player goes down. Was that a clean or an unclean challenge? We might have a second look at it from the replay, if we do have it. But he's up on his feet, and I guess the game will continue. Nothing to write home about. Bechem United have the advantage. Moro Abdullahi went down from that challenge. Kinfol's pass finds Baba on the left, and Bechem are more than keen to come forward. Yes, Aqua. Good display by Bechem United, attracting the applause from the fans here. They're very, very careful not to give the ball away. Yes, Kinfol, long ball, eventually goes out. That pass from Kinfol actually went straight to coach Asai Wire. Throwing advantage, Nations FC. Good ball control. He comes through the middle. Prince Bedu. Amankwa comes to support. Afari tears away. Still with Afari. He's got too many lemon green shirts in front of him, and they obviously have the advantage. But Afari fights back this time. The ball goes over the line. Careful defending now by Bechem United. It could go anybody's game. Bechem have the advantage. Ball coming off the foot of the opponent. Kwame Boachim went in solid. Safas had it, but was impeded from the rear by Afari. Bechem United 1, Nations FC 0. GHALCA top 4, final match day, 65 minutes gone. Bechem, they do well to get the ball out of danger zone. Kept in play nicely, and they come forward. Lovely pass, straight through to the middle. Quick recovery from Hadina, and then eventually he boots it away. Here's B. Boris. Pass was not ably controlled by Prince Arthur, and so the advantage will come to Bechem United. Again, they will put their passes together as they build the attack from the rear. Long ball into opponent's territory, and it's a bit too strong for Safas Mante to get to. And so Nations have the advantage of coming forward. Throwing on the near side to be affected by Kwame Boachim, but before he does that, he gives the opportunity for B. Boris to be taken off. There he goes, and it's Ebenezer Ofe who takes his position. Game continues. And Nations still yet to unravel the mystery surrounding the defense of Bechem United. Bechem United seem to be spot on with their defending. And there we see, once again, clear defending. He's asking for the support. Kwame's pass goes through the middle. Prince. Well read by Christiansen in Ketia. Asensu goes in to help. He sends it back to Christiansen. Bechem putting the right foot forward. Hold it on in their own half and then decide to go forward with a long pass. But on that occasion, it didn't really work to perfection. Nations will come forward. Over the line, it will go for a throw-in. And again, reading the mind of Osei Wire, the head coach of Bechem United, saw him in your shot a while ago. It looks like the team is content with the way they're playing, not exerting too much energy, but taking the advantages as they come through. Long ball pushed forward by Joseph Kinfo. Opportunities building up for Bechem United. Football control in the middle by Kofi Tompuo. Christiansen. Opportunity for Bechem United, missed. Opportunity for the clearance by Nations. Thankfully, they get it back. We are into the 70th minute of the game, so we've got 20 minutes more to end the match. And Bechem United lead Nations FC by 1-0. Oh, he had an opportunity, and he thought he had the opportunity. But unfortunately, not the kind of opportunities that you get. Dalvin Yeboah, that was the pass from Francis Trini, and then laid on through by Asensu. Was a good build-up by Bechem, but there was caught in the offside trap. And the reserve players on the bench are not too happy with the referee's decision. Christiansen getting himself busy since he came on for Bechem. It's a long throw. Goalkeeper comes out to punch that away. Referee noticed the infringement earlier. No problems for Aziz Dari. Bechem will come forward yet again. One of the few teams that has really kept faith with the majority of the regular players. Just seeing a few names who are going to be appearing as new players. Goalkeeper. Oh, nearly gave that one away. Not too sure whether it was overconfidence. He got the back pass all right from Ejenim Boateng, kept it in play and decided to show us his dribbling skills. Nearly was found wanting. Asensu does well to backtrack. He's fouled in the process. Constant play by Asensu. Asabre. This game is being played at a pace that suits Bechem United, obviously. Not in a rush to speed the game. Nations FC chasing their shadows at the stage. They still trail by a 0-1 margin as the game trickles on. Good ball control. Trini's pass, well read by Amankwa. And again, the finishing has not been up to it by both sides as Asante pushes forward. Free kick advantage to Nations. A late challenge there, ably spotted by center referee. And that was the foul, and a very late one by Aqua. Ball drilled into the 18-yard box. Heads go up. Eventually it's Aziz Dari who makes a firm save. So on the near side is Kinfo building the attack. Trini does very well, plays the 1-2 with Kofi Tompuo. Kofi does well, goes past one, goes past the second. Tumpo lays a pass, appeals for the offside. They moved into open position nicely, but the trap had already been laid before Safers got to the ball. Good turn by Afari. Hits the shot dead on target. But obviously that won't beat Aziz in goal. So far so good for officials. Ferdinand Nda is our center referee, supported by Frederick Danfo and Emmanuel Isuman Arthur. Fourth official is Baba Salifu. We are into the last quarter of the game. Bechem United lead by 1-0. Pass well read by Safe as Afari picks it up. An opportunity for a shot on target, but it goes completely off. Ebenezer Ofe fancied his chances of letting one go. Controlled it nicely, lined it up very well, but it kept rising and rising over the top. So again, it gives an opportunity to Bechem United in terms of building the attack. You get into open space. Christiansen gets to the ball, but pushed it on a bit too far. He recovers it though, waits for the support and gets it. Bechem United are looking comfortable. Trini gets in a pass, he gets the ball again. Asensu lays it on, and Asensu gets it again. Some lovely play by Bechem United, receiving the applause from the fans. That was a swift build-up. One-touch football, and they knew exactly where the players were and what they had to do. Finally had to take Kwame Boache's kind of a deflected shot that ended up in the arms of goalkeeper Hadina Barriu. Again, clearly this season will have a lot to offer and a lot to showcase. Bechem United shot across the face of goal. The opportunity comes in through Christiansen. He goes down in the process. He's up on his feet, but Bechem United, it's not done and dusted yet. Good recovery by Kofi Tompo. Trene. It's a roadblock in front of him. He needs to re-strategize. So Baba comes in to help. Again, putting the passes together nicely by Bechem United. Asante would have to do some defending. He does. Bechem United 1, Nations FC 0. Match travels into the 77th minute. And a victory by Bechem United will clearly make them the eventual winners after the all play all. Bechem have 6. A win will push them to 9 points. It will be up to Mediama Sporting Club and Sekondi 11 Wise in the second game. But should Sekondi 11 Wise lose the game, Mediama will only finish in second position. That's a long shot, trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard. But Hadina, very athletic, and he's shown a lot of confidence in the game today, Hadina. So here comes the build-up again from Nations FC. Nice work by Bechem. Bechem goes in for the return pass, but nicely defended by Aqua. Solid defending from Francis Aqua. Here's Afari for Nations. Clearance not the best from Baba. Francis Aqua is there, clears it into touch for yet another throw-in. And Nations have 10 minutes or a little over 10 minutes to make an impact in the game. Appeals for the penalty. Referee eventually points to the spot. Aziz Dari will complain, but here came the throw in, and it was a very long one into the 18-yard box, and there the ball struck the hand. Referee saw that. Advantage for a penalty, and an advantage for Nations FC to get themselves back into the game. That was a throw, and in the effort to head the ball away, yes, it hit the player's hand all right. And so opportunity for Nations as they line up for the penalty. Here's Prince Arthur. Oh, lovely save by Aziz Dari. Not too sure whether it was the best of penalty kicks, but the hesitation from Arthur clearly gave Aziz the opportunity to think fast, and think fast he did. Scoreline will remain the same. 10 minutes to end the match. Nations have a corner kick. Bechem United clearly have endeared themselves to the fans here at the TNA Stadium as Aqua threads in the corner kick. Nicely defended. Referee notices an infringement. 2 players go down. Injury worries for both sides. Regain as one of them. Yes, Aqua's corner kick. Floated in nice, long and deep, and that was when the collision happened in the 18-yard box. Asante came up for that, trying to use his power and strength. And these fans have loved every bit of the game. They've seen some very good football from both sides. They have applauded when the going is sweet, regardless of which team is in control. And I'm sure that they will stay on for the next match, which will see the home side Mediama Sporting Club taking on second D11 Wise. Again, as a quick reminder, Bechem United have 6 points. Nations have 3 points. Mediama have 3 points. And second D11 Wise have no point. We are in the 82nd minute, which means we've got 8 minutes more for this game to end. Here's the hero, Aziz Dari. Trini brings it back in. There's a run for it. Christiansen can't get to the ball. Nicely held on by Trini and Co. It's pushed forward by the defense of Bechem United. Sifas goes in, gets a foot to it, but still eludes him. Asante Boahin. Good footwork by Captain Aqua. Bechem thought they had the advantage. Referee would give them the advantage, but the player needs help. Christiansen goes down from that tackle. Oh, he was sandwiched between 2 blue shirts. Came off the worst. Christiansen in Ketia. He obviously would receive some attention. Game will continue without him. For a couple of minutes, that is. Baba restarts the game, 83 minutes gone. Bechem come forward into the 18-yard box. Easy clearance by Prince Bedu. Once again, build up is sweet, build up is nice. The fans love every bit of the Bechem build up and they will applaud with every touch. Aqua sets up the pace. He gets it once again. Careful build up by Bechem United. They are not in a haste. Really keeping the ball to themselves, trying to entertain the crowd. They play some very good football. Here comes Kinfo. And Kinfo's pass goes straight to coach Oseiwaya. "5 minutes to full time. Bechem United clearly giving signals of what their fans are to expect when the season begins. Ironically, Kasim Mingle was assisted by Oseiwaya when he was in charge at Bechem United. I'm sure Oseiwaya has learnt a few of the tricks and he's showing his former master what he's picked up so far. Here comes Aqua. Prince Aqua's pass to the near side. Lovely, drilled in. Nations have an opportunity. Oh, he takes a slip in the process and allows Bechem United to clear out. Interesting cross it was from Kwame Boachi. And there's a tussle for it. Opportunity gone for Nations FC. That was clearly the best of chances that they had. After Kwame drilled in the cross. They should have buried that fair and square after missing the penalty. Meanwhile, Aziz is in some amount of pain. Will be up on his feet and game will continue. Bechem United 1, Nations FC 0. This is the last day of the GHALCA Top 4 tournament. An all-play, all tournament. And should the results remain the same, Bechem United will clearly cement their authority in this year's competition. Pass by Trinit didn't go too far. Quick turn by Prince Bedu sets up the pass, and it's now an opportunity for Nations. They take their eye off the ball. Kenfo with a pass to Baba, who clears out. But Nations will come forth yet again, this time through the middle. Prince Aqua's pass. Can Kwame Boachi get a shot on target? No. Aqua gathers nicely. They have another opportunity to come forward. Time definitely is not on the side of Nations FC. It's drilled into the 18-yard box, but it's cleared out. The effort coming from Prince Arthur, and then eventually the drive from a distance goes off target. Two minutes to hit the 90th minute mark, unless the referee says we play a couple of minutes of add-on. Bedu is up, game will continue, and Bechem United clearly in the driver's seat. They try and come forward again, regain this time with that long pass. Christiansen is back on the field, he traps it nicely. And Bechem United, and anytime they get the ball close to the 18-yard box, they shout for a goal, and the players have responded. As the goal merchant himself, Cephas Mante. He acknowledges the effort that came from Asensu and Co. And he completes the move by doing what he knows how to do best. Cephas Mante on target. Goal number 2 for Bechem United. It's all done and dusted now for Nations FC. Quality of the cross. Cephas rose to the occasion, beat Hadina clearly. And he's the hero of the moment. 3 minutes of add-on time. And at the end of it all, it will be interesting to find out what both coaches think of the performance of their respective teams. Prince Aqua, he's played quite a good game, held the fort for Nations very well, initiated most of the moves. Beku comes forward, he goes down. Trini says thank you very much. Bechem United on the threshold of another build-up. Regain has possession. Cross is not the best though, but it comes to the goal scorer of the scorer of the second goal, that is Cephas Mante. Controls nicely, he lays on the pass. Asenso will try and go through the middle. Christiansen comes forward, but this time Hadina made himself large. Good display by Bechem United. This time it's Nations who come forward looking for an opportunity of their own. Ivan did very well, but the flag has gone up for offside. We have hit the 90th minute mark and we're doing 3 minutes of add-on time. So far, so good for Bechem United. Substitution time as the Bechem United team say thank you to Darwin Yeboah. It goes all the way back to Aziz Dari, and Bechem United will come forward. Here's Francis Chine. It's been a very careful display by Bechem United. There's a run for it, but this time around won't get to the ball. Aqua through the middle, too strong for Afari, and he clashed into goalkeeper. Ironically, I think the trailing leg of Afari may have had contact with the goalkeeper. We'll take a look at it again, and that was the opportunity for Afari. Yeah, his leg went straight into the knee of goalkeeper Aziz Dari. And there you see the ice pack is out, massaging the thigh area of Aziz Dari. Referee gave us add-on time of 3 minutes. We have had 3 minutes of add-on time. The match will end any moment from now. Out comes the magic spray, and Aziz Dari would love to see to the logical end of this match. Game will continue. We don't have much time in the game. Referee takes the whistle to his lips. Aziz sends a long one in, and that will be the final touch. It's all over. Bechem United have covered themselves in glory. 3 matches in the GHALCA top 4 competition. They have won all 3 matches, with Cephas Mante getting the second goal of the afternoon. It's all over here. Fans have really enjoyed the game, and I'm sure they will stay on for the next match coming up, and that will be between Mediama and 11 Wise. Final score, Bechem United 2, Nations FC 0. Onto the field of play. And as we said earlier on, it's been drizzling over the past couple of hours. But it's very good for association football. So the two teams looking good. And any moment. So Nations FC season, and according to Kasim Mingle, they are one of them. So let's see what these two teams have to in a midfield in a couple of weeks. And there is the bench of supported by Coach Bright. Let's cross cut, and in the middle will be Prince Aqua, and that's a very clear understanding. Takes over the captain's armband. In that blows his whistle, and there we go. Is Nations, who are playing from left to right. Nations managed to get the ball up. Aqua once again looking for the cross. This time he sets up a pass. Careful in the process, but Bechem United would fight and rally back to gain midfield. Bechem United looking good. Isaiah Nyako comes with support, and then the shot is fired on target. For Clinton in the game so far, I want to believe he's playing to set instructions. To Bechem United is a wasted opportunity. And now there's a run for it on the far side. Clinton Dodu gets there first. He's mowed to the ground. Referee gives the advantage to Nations FC. That's a strong run there. And that was that timely tackle from behind. Kwame Boynton has been let loose as he delves into the 18-yard box again. Opportunity for Bechem through the middle. Player goes down. Kinful makes no mistake. First half, Nations FC come forward. That's an opportunity. Bechem throw it. Captain played nicely. Now here's the cross from Ivan. Aqua gets an opportunity by this time. Aqua pass well read. Aqua goes against Asensio. Long one by Kwame Boache into the 18-yard box. Saniti Isaiah Nyako. That's a strong challenge coming there by Isaiah Nyako. Regains his composure. Sets up the... And Isaiah Nyako would have dispossessed him easily. There it is, the end of the first 45 minutes. Starts in earnest as Bechem United play from left to right on your screens. Bechem United are leading by 1 goal to have advantage. Aqua, lovely pass through, but the flag is already up. The trickery of Asensio at this time of Emmanuel to be affected by Prince Aqua. That's a long one, the header is on, but it's a long ball into the 18-yard box. They just can't get the opening to get the shot on target. But it's not done and dusted. Aqua tries, and then Aqua steps back. You leave the advantage. It's curled in straight into the net. It's a long ball into the 18-yard box. It's headed down. It's passed through the middle, and then it goes to Afari on the left. Didn't play nicely, and they come forward. Lovely pass straight through to the middle. Quick recovery from Hadina. United lead Nations FC by 1 goal to 0. As Asante pushes forward by Aqua. Ball drilled into the 18-yard box. Heads go up. Eventually it's Aziz Dari. Kofi does well, goes past one, goes past the second. Tumpo lays a pass, appeals for the off ball. Good turn by Afari. Pass well read by Safe as Afari picks it up. An opportunity for a shot on target. Again, Asensio lays it on, and Asensio gets it again. Some lovely play by Bechem United. Second position, that's a long shot. Arthur. Oh, lovely save by Aziz. Good footwork by Captain Aqua. Bechem thought the fans love every bit of the Bechem build-up, and they will applaud with every touch. Aqua to the near side. Lovely drilled in. Nations have an opportunity. Oh, he takes a slip in the process. and Bechem United. And anytime they get the ball close to the 18-yard box, they shout. Aqua through the middle, too strong. Thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to talk to you. This tournament or competition has given not only you but majority of football fans to have a fair idea of what's in store in the coming season. Have you been impressed with your team, and is there more room for improvement?
Yeah, I'm very much impressed with the performance, and there's more room for improvement. You know, it's a pre-season. You have to give everybody the chance to play. That's exactly what we're doing. You know, the team we play with Midiama here is only one player who played today. All the rest is not play. We want to give everybody equal chance to prove.
Yeah.
You can have your first team.
Yeah.
Through this competition, you can get a pre-season, you get your first, but you have to watch the bench too. So you have to give them the chance to play and see those who can sit and to complement the effort of the regular players. So exactly that's what we're doing.
Okay, and for many of the Nations FC fans, one of the things that keeps them propped up is the fact that they are almost always looking for a certain level of success. Come next season or come the commencement of the season, what will be the immediate plan of Coach Kassim Mingle?
The immediate plan is we have to do better than what we did last year.
Okay.
Exactly that's what we are targeting. We want to do far, far better than what we did last year. So if you expect, we're going to make great impact in the league this season.
And from the quality you have through pre-season and through the training that you've gone, you think Nations will be ready for the season?
We are almost ready.
Almost ready?
Almost ready for
it. Okay. We can only wish you the very best. Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you. Coach, once again we meet. It's a pre-season for all the teams.
Yes.
But the response from the fans here today means they appreciate what transformation Bechem United has gone through. Tell us, how did you see your team's performance in this competition?
Well, not bad, but we are not yet there. We are just grooming them, new players and then old players. We want them to gel for the upcoming season. So it's just a try for some of the players. So we'll make sure for the next 2 weeks we will be ready.
You only have limited time before the season will start next month. Do you think Bechem United will be in tip-top shape for the season?
Yes, for the 2 weeks to come to the start of the Ghana Premier League, I think we'll be ready by then.
You have almost always made the Nana Fosuji Abuo Park a fortress. Teams find it very difficult beating you at home. Are we going to see the same scenario this season?
Well, I cannot say that, but you know, we have some of the strong teams coming to your home. Sometimes it's difficult to beat them, but we hope it will happen this season.
Okay, so this pre-season tournament has offered you the chance to succeed. You've played 3 matches. You have scaled all the hurdles that came your way. So clearly, you have the GHALCA top 4 in your bag. But as the head coach, talk to your fans. What should they expect from Bechem in the coming season?
Well, we are prepared. It's left only 2 weeks to the league. It's not bad, but we are not yet there. So they have to keep supporting us. Okay. We will not let them down.
Coach, thank you very much. We wish you the very best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, so we now have the MVP with us, Dalvin Yabua. Dalvin, thank you very much for giving us a little bit of your time, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You've been adjudged the most valuable player in this game. How easy or difficult was this game for you and your colleagues?
Okay, it was difficult because it has always been a local debut for us, because Coach Mengo was once our coach, so we always find it difficult when we met him, but I think we were determined and then we were ready to deliver.
So in other words, you have beaten the master coach. The young coach has beaten the master coach.
Yes, that.
Okay, but looking into the season, which is just around the corner, will you say that from the pre-season and what you've gone through, Bechem United is ready?
Oh yes, that we are ready, because through the pre-season I think we're giving our best, and then we are getting everything. So I think the boys are ready to deliver, and then we are ready to go.
What should we expect from Dalvin?
Oh, okay, I can't say much, but I think you people should expect more, because we are ready, and then we will deliver.
We wish you the very best.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.